Hi guys, today we're going to make feathers. So today's just a quick tutorial on how to make feathers. Whether you want to make feathers for a bird that you're making, an owl or a parrot, teeny tiny feathers, or whether you're making big feathers. I'll show you an example of an Indian headdress that I made, which was covered with multiple different colored feathers that were dusted and painted, and it came out really nice. I was quite happy with that. And the thing is, it's a lot simpler than you might think. So without ado, we're going to start. I'm going to take some pink paste over here. You can play around with this one. You can take all sorts of colors, you can dust them, you can paint them. And I'm going to pummel in my paste, get it nice and soft. And then I'm going to roll it flat out. Use some vegetable fat, and I'm going to roll it flat out on my mat. And if you remember, if you go to the introduction on how to work with fondant, it gives you my paste recipe. And you can actually roll out so thin that you can see the mat. So this, I'm not going to roll out that thin, just maybe 2 millimeters worth of thinness. Oh, up our arm strength again. There we go. Now I've got a long piece, like you see here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it upside down, and I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to take a thin wire, and I'm going to punch it through the paste like that, and I'm going to lay it down. Then I'll plonk the rest of that paste on top. Now I can actually lightly see where my wire is, that green over there. And I'm going to roll on the one side, nice and thin, and on the other side, nice and thin, right up against the wire. And then, of course, at the tip, where the tip of the feather is. I know there's easier ways to do this, and there's tools and everything out there, but I find this works quite well. It goes nice and quick, no hassle. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to cut out feather shape, and I cut quite close to my wire because my blade is only so long. If you've got a longer blade, you can cut it further away. Now I've still got a bit of a ridge on my edge, so I'm going to roll it again nice and thin by the edge, and it's looking good. Okay, now I'm going to take my Dresden tool, and I'll lift this little guy up. Oh, the wire's come out. Let's slide it back in. There we go, nice and easy. I'll pick it up, and I'm going to place him down, and I'm going to just cut in with my Dresden tool that inner thread of the feather. Now comes the dainty work, is we're going to take the blade and we're going to be cutting along all the way through. And this is just repetitive, one after the other, cutting along over and over. You kind of get into the groove of doing this, and then it's just mindless work. There we go, one side done. And I'm going to turn it around. And then I can do my other side. And this will look really great if you're making a dream catcher cake. I see headdresses, Indian headdresses and dream catchers is very popular right now. Or if you just want to make a little bird, a flamingo, parrot, you do exactly the same, just on a smaller scale without a wire. Here, there we go. I've got my feather. Now I can frill some of the edges nicely, make it look a little bit more natural. Great. Now the last touch for me is to take some powder, and I'm actually going to take some pink powder and I'm going to dust the center of my petal. So I'm busy dusting my petal and it's coming out quite nicely. It just adds that little bit of vuma. See, pretty flamingo feather. And you can explore with a variety of colors. Here I've got a bunch of different colors that I've already done. I've got a yellow, which I'm going to dust with pink in the center. And that makes it really interesting. You can even paint the feathers, you know, we've got, in South Africa, we've got guinea fowl, which is black feathers with white dots. So you can even do that if you wanted to. Lots of different ideas. There we go. And that is it. That's how to make a feather. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of your photos. Please leave some photos in the comments below, or go to my Facebook page, leave your photos there. I'd love to see. And comment, like, subscribe. Nice having you here, and I look forward to seeing you again.